Hey, what's up, everyone? So, in my last one-on-one with Diego, actually, he had asked, how do I keep up on all the things happening in AI? So, I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to make a video about all the different people that I follow on YouTube to get all the knowledge about AI and find out what's happening in the space. So first off, we have Theo, T3.gg. Just recently actually came across this guy. So he is a really good developer, has lots of really good deep dives into different developer frameworks, breakdowns of new AI models. He's more recently been talking about AI. But I love his long rants and hot takes. Then we have Cole. Cole, I've been a subscriber to for quite a while. He does really, really good deep dives into how to build different agents. He uses a lot of local strategies, which I really enjoy, and really get a lot of cool building tips from Cole. Then we have World of AI. So this is a channel that I keep up on that has a lot of deep dives into a lot of tools and developer tools, AI models that I don't normally see anywhere else. A lot of open source models, a lot of tools that may have gone under the radar. Then we got Indie Dev Dan. So this is a really good channel to get some great tips on your coding environment. So as a developer, how to use Claude code, some different techniques, strategies for getting the most out of your AI agents in coding. We have Steve. So he's actually, I think, the CEO of Builder.io. Love Builder.io. Love the composable view of what they're about. But their CEO puts together a lot of really good videos about how he uses Cursor, how he uses different AI models, how they use it at Builder.io. Great channel. Good to see also another CEO able to get in there and build. We have Andrej Karpathy, which is one of the OGs of AI. He first worked at Tesla, then went over to OpenAI, then left. He does these awesome deep dives into how a large language model works. He should know. He's the one that kind of, created the basis of what we now see with ChatGPT, and at least the research, maybe not the Transformer paper, but has been doing tons of research into LLMs and continues to pump out really good content. Also, fun fact, he's the guy that coined the term vibe coder, for better or worse. Then we have James Briggs. So he talks a lot about different memory. He's actually who I learned 3 years ago how to do RAG with Pinecone. So if you want some really good deep dives into fine tuning, using memory, LangChain, just more developer information, James has been great. Then there's also the LangChain YouTube channel. They put out lots of really great tutorials on how to use their tools and their orchestration layer for doing different types of agents, different types of data sets, evals, tracing, all of the different things that LangChain does. We're a big proponent of LangChain at Answer Agent, as we are built on top of them. And they give really great tutorials. Then I also love Fireship. So mainly this is for entertainment purposes, but he does it in a really good way of it's really funny. So definitely check out Fireship. But he does go into some really good quick tutorials, like 100 seconds of JavaScript, 100 seconds to talk about like an array map here. So not just memes, but some really good information. Then we get into the Matts. So we have Matthew Berman. So he's also, I believe, an engineer, but he does talk about what's happening in the world of open source and AI models. He's more recently started having a podcast, which has been interesting to hear him talk about different things. But he kind of covers a wide range, as does Matt Wolfe. So Matt Wolfe, Matt Berman, he's talking more in kind of like the open source and builder realm. Matt Wolfe is talking more about, what's happening just in the general AI world. He's not a developer, but has been getting into vibe coding. I think a lot of his time was spent, at least when things that I keep up with him are what are all the different AI apps? What's the AI news? Love the way he delivers it, and seems like a really good guy. We have TiffinTech. So she has a really good channel around a combination of interviews. Also, you have developer tutorials, how to do different things in your career around tech, as well as just general information and deep dives into things that might be happening in the tech world. They have AI Andy. So AI Andy is another one who just kind of goes through the wide gamut of tools, but he also is a developer. So a lot of his tutorials or a lot of his reviews are done using code, spinning up his own agents, actually showing it during his videos, which is great. Then we have Julia McCoy. So she really goes into a lot of videos around the world of AI and how we will be living over the next few years. She has a podcast with David Shapiro. So both of them really kind of talk a lot about, David has a whole thing on post-labor economics and really talking about the societal impact of AI as well. And I had to give a shout out to the Center for Humane Technology. So this is ran by Tristan Harris, who did the Social Dilemma documentary. He's been really having he's really had his finger on the pulse of how technologies that are supposed to enhance our lives are actually kind of hurting us, and by design and for profit. So I really appreciate the work that they're doing. And then when I want to see what the reason that he exists, then I go over to the All In podcast, where I get to see a bunch of billionaires and how they think about plebs. Then for marketing, Gary V's been around forever. The guy has built followings on every single social platform. He's just a beast. Not everything he says is great, but that's the thing. He says a lot. And, just like with social media, put it out there and some of it will stick, some of it won't. And I love that mentality. Then for kind of getting into, so we do a lot of, marketing strategy, things like that for a lot of our customers. So a couple of channels that I like to see use are Exposure Ninja. They do some really good deep dives into digital marketing strategy, B2B marketing strategy, lead funnels, things like that. And then Matt Diggity has some really great information on SEO, now with AI SEO, and all of the different ways that you can get your information both on the front page of Google, but also now in these AI bots. And the thing I like about Matt is that he actually does this with A/B testing. He actually does controls and experiments, so he can actually see if these techniques are working or not, which I really appreciate. We have Liam Otley. So he is a agency owner, and kind of this is what I taught. This is one of the creators that I listen to that really talks a lot about the AI automation agency world, what's happening there, what's selling, what's not, and just a good channel for me to kind of keep my ear to the ground on what's happening in that world. And then, of course, when I want to relax or see something funny, I love the Door Brothers. While they're not technically an AI channel, all their videos are AI generated, and they definitely have some very funny music videos across the board. So those are my favorite YouTube channels that are in the AI space. I'd like to know, did I miss any? Comment below.